This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Laissez le bon temps rouler. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fields. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He can and escape. It's a sack.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
Tough spot here, second and long from the 16. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Hokies. They draw first blood in this national title game. The national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Makes the grab. It's Jones. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Crucial third down play after that completion. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Now it's second down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
They'll test the right side here.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught. Completion. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Here's the option play. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that one.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on third and a mile. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hokies pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First down. They're going to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Sack sets up second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Down the middle, it's Rodgers. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. The pass ball's incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bearcats. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Fields. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. He should be the last play of the quarter. They'll run it here. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Ball handed off. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up his play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the Hokies starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Good. Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here's Here's the return from inside the 25. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Running through the tackle. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Sets up a critical third down play. That one's picked off. What a play. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Hokies. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Cincinnati, 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking to scramble. They pressure him and sack him, and he tackle inside the 10.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket, and they're able to get him down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Third down, out of the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
This quarterback is making his big plays in most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
They got him down out near the 40.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass this time. And he's hit just before the throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will not take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Hokies will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Cincinnati, 7.
Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Looks like the Bearcats hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. He hands it off from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding the ball at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Bearcats lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Pass is caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Delivers quickly to the left side. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this deep to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Johnson.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass, finds the tight end. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
But it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. They'll feed the back again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it on the move. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Scored down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the left. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
So on 3rd and short, they elect to go for the deep ball, and they fail to connect. Now they've got a very tough decision ahead of them on 4th down.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
That completion makes it second and medium. He's looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, what a grab! He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Incompletion makes it second and 10 now from the 21. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hokies. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the Bearcats hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Look for a first down at the 37.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They come up on first down. Clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
But the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
1 quarter away from crowning a national champion in this college football season. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their 19. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great job by this defense against the screen. Quarterback's trying to bait this defense. It seemed to me he was underestimating the speed of that pass rush. Good job of bringing him down for that sack.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the catch downfield. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
On 1st down, it's play action. They'll try a pass here. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, this guy just keeps making plays. I mean, here we are late in the ball game. They keep finding ways to get him the football, and he's had one of those games that they just can't find a way to slow him down. He's lined up inside. He's moved to the outside. He's been a tough matchup, and he's made this defense pay for it.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Wants to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive game here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. And the Hokies will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Hokies. This passing game is on fire today.
But they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Cincinnati, 7.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, he makes the catch! Solid game there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Looking for a late deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 10. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. And the result is going to be a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
And the Virginia Tech offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the right side. It's caught. Still going inside the 10. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. Pass complete on a crosser. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Virginia Tech Hokies.